Hey guys, so this is something super awesome and special. This was just released and I cannot help but do this. So, it looks like the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest, but in fact, it is not. This is mind-blowing stuff that's happening right now. So, you say, what is all this stuff? Well, you're about to see, and I cannot wait to show you guys this because this is shit we've been wanting for almost, 25 years, or however long it's been since Ocarina of Time was released. So, we got Deku Tree, which you're like, oh, it's a Deku Tree, right? Maybe. But hey, this isn't the Deku Tree. You're right, this isn't the Deku Tree. This is the Beta Deku Tree. That's right, this shit, all this was found on an F-Zero prototype cartridge, and it has been restored, for the most part. So you have all this juicy, beta, lovely goodness to it, and it is just, it is fucking zesty up in here now. And I cannot wait to go through. You can see the tree, or the Deku Tree used to be like this tower, so you continue to go up, with many other winding places and other things like that. Now I could probably use like a, can you go up the ladder? Yeah, you can. Before you couldn't go up the ladder, but of course they were just watching in model viewer. Now these doors are supposed to be wooden doors with the Kokiri symbol on it. And here is that room that everyone remembers. You'll see this in the screenshots with Link fighting the Deku Baba. Only you're on this side, I believe, and you're looking up and you see these. I'm guessing a chest would spawn right here, and then you would have to kind of hop across these, and then hop across. Yeah, probably hop across those. So, I think this is amazing. Let's see if we can try to... There we go. We got Dodongo's Cavern. Beta Dodongo's Cavern. But this isn't all. I'll do some more in-depth stuff, but I want to get to the really cool stuff. Trying to get the screen, the select here. Forest Temple. Now, this one is interesting, very interesting. This is the Water Temple, and go over. So we're gonna make our way. We have 2 keys. Can we actually get over there? Yeah. Okay. I thought we had to like do something special, but no. And what am I worried about with time? I have a great computer and great internet. I can fucking record for as long as I like. I think this should be... that's the main chamber, as you can see. Not too different from the retail. I think that's a little bit longer, obviously. But this is so cool. This was the Water Temple. Now, of course, I think there should be water in here, but don't know if it is. But this, it's like this pagoda looking. Now, if you want to see a more in-depth thing with me actually exploring all this, let me know. But there's a lot of places to go through, so I don't have time to go through all of it. But if you want to see a more in-depth, let me know. Because I have no problem. I have been excited about this for ages to see this stuff. Training ground, it's pretty cool. Older Hyrule Field. Are you ready for this? Are you freaking ready for this? Beta or Alpha Hyrule Field. This is freaking amazing. This is stuff that was all found. There was like 127 maps found on this freaking cartridge. Many of them As you can see, there is a lot of long pathways. Over here, what do we have over here? Just a large green area. I mean, this stuff is a modder's freaking wet dream. For years, people have been trying to restore Zelda 64 to its former glory. We have a little, looks like a little farm up here. Yes, this is all original stuff. This was not modded by anyone. This is 100% original. This was like Space World 97 stuff. And you'll see what I'm talking about when we get to Lake Hylia. But this is all 100% original. You can see that Hyrule Field was always planned to be like this huge expansive area that, I mean, at first they said they had the idea of like Ganon's castle being a hub world, kind of like Mario, but they wanted Zelda to be like this, and this probably would have led to the forest. But yeah, so this we actually, I don't believe we actually got to see this in the beta, like any footage. I believe this was all unseen. At least the field was. What's this over here? They seem to pretty much have the same places in mind. Like one will go to the desert, one will go to the forest, and stuff like that. And they really have the idea of putting these major walls, so that way you can see over them. The things were so simplistic looking. I mean, this is obviously, okay, so we have a pathway here, most likely going to the river, to possibly Zora's river. If you guys are not, if your eyes are not glued to your screen right now, there's something wrong with you, because this stuff, 1997 or even before, this stuff is from 1997. That is insane. Newer Hyrule Field. This was actually shown. We saw these in screenshots, and we saw this in screenshots and stuff like that. Maybe not over here. Where are we? I don't even know where we are. But we saw parts of this where you would have to chase Zelda's horse, apparently, or something like that. So let's go up this way, see if there's anything this way. Okay. I don't know if these fences are supposed to be here, but yeah, this was more closer to the final version, which is why it looks more similar. But there's like freaking gate, the fences all over the place. But let's see, was the castle town, like the castle outside, the gate, the same? Yeah, it's pretty much the same. And actually looks like this might have been almost like a demo part, which is why everything's gated off. If they had this in the demo, this is most likely, you know, oh hey, we just want you to explore this area, because here's this, but then you see on the other side, it's completely, and also the thing is different. But this was probably an early version before, you know. But yeah, there's that. Kakariko Village. This one's really, really cool. It's pretty simplistic, but welcome to the original Kakariko Village. You can see there's a lot more houses, and it probably would have been a lot more active. They tried to look, it looks like they tried to make it as immersible as possible. So this might have been almost like Majora's Mask, where they might have had plans for people to have their going about their business, kind of like Zelda 2, where people kind of went about their day. And now back here would lead to the graveyard, which we're going to see that next. I think so. Pretty flat terrain. They didn't go crazy with, different heights but they went crazy. Like, oh my god, guys, chill the fuck out. You guys went crazy right here. So the graveyard was over there, and over here, as you can see, actually you can't see. I think it disappeared. But this would actually lead to Death Mountain. Doesn't lead anywhere right now. Or does it? Welcome to Death Mountain, guys. But let's go back there for a second. See back here, just a little area. Where does this lead to? Oh, okay. Alright, graveyard. Welcome to the graveyard. Now, we also saw this in videos. I think it was like this angle right here. There was a Poe floating by. It was dark out. But these are the original tombstones. They all look the same, obviously. Very simplistic. We have a lot. If you'll notice that this is a running theme. There's a lot of space. But I do like the broken wall in the back. Almost looked like something broke its way in. Something that maybe you had to fight apart from Poe's, which came out at night. Now, I don't know if you can... Okay, you can actually interact with them. I don't think they got to the point where they were able to get the holes and stuff, so they might have just been stationary. But, yeah. Go back, and I think, like I said, I think it's like this angle right here. He was standing there, and there was a Poe floating by. Now, if we could just find that Poe... I think actually they have that Poe. There's another break over there. Is there another break? But this would have been in Kakariko. Let's see if it actually does lead to Kakariko Village. Nope, it just leads to the Beta Temple of Time. You're probably wondering, why is the Triforce upside down? We don't have any idea. We've never been able to figure that out. The original Pedestal of Time, or where you put in the stones, the original Door of Time. Pretty dope looking. Different lighting, it looks like. But yeah, this was the original warp pad. Pretty cool looking. It definitely adds some kind of depth to the temple, because when you come in here, you just get that other pad that really just kind of blends in. And this really, it's got the regal looking carpet. It's got this on it. It's really, really, really cool. Now, what happens if I leave? Does it take me back to Kakariko Village? It's like random warp points. Oh, crap. Bye. Lost Woods. Alright, so the Lost Woods, Now, there's a way to... How was it? Forget how... No, I didn't want to do that. No. Forget how to do it. There's a way to, like... to, float... Hang on. Alright, I think I've got it. Alright. Go this way. No, up, 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 up. And right here should be fine. Alright, so now we're up here. This is Kokiri Forest, or not Kokiri Forest. Rather, it is the Lost Woods, apparently. There's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff going on here. The draw, the visibility and everything is horrible. And as you can see, still yet another place where it's just wide open area. So it's hard to say what this was gonna fully look like, because obviously not everything is implemented. The trees aren't implemented, so it's hard to say what it would have actually looked like. But what's this right here? No, that's just a, yeah. Kokiri Forest. Kokiri Building. Whoa. Okay. So this is original, the beta Kokiri Forest. I mean, they're similar and yet different, like the house that's up there. Come on. How do I do it? Where am I going down? So we have this up here. Does it have... what else? Is that all that's up there? Just one house? I wonder if... no, I don't want to go in there. See if the Deku tree is there. And if he is, it looks like he might be. So you can see that the river, the little river, which is more like a pond, extend right here rather than kind of crossing over to over here. And there's an even more, wow. Those textures, though, so simplistic. Actually, not simplistic, but, very cool, though. Very cool. Forest building. It's forest building. Oh, wait. Okay, so I think we go up this path here, and there's like this building at the end. And as you can see, this was like alpha stuff. So once again, very large, very expansive. I'm sure there would be enemies around here somewhere, but that didn't happen. The draw distance, completely, you don't even know what's ahead of you until you get up there. So, forest building. So this was originally thought to be like their first incarnation of the forest temple. As you can see, there's no door. Oh, what did I just go to? Goma. Okay. Let's see if this is like the random warp point. No. Okay. Okay, Lake Hylia. This one is amazing. Okay, so we got like the pathway to Lake Hylia. Once again, obviously, very expansive. You know, I would love to see it in its prime when they had it working, and I mean, this may not even been completely working. It might have just been like this. I mean, they may not have had any enemies out there. They just kind of put enemies in certain places to say, oh yeah, hey, look, we've got this area. But here we go. This is one of the most famous pictures of the Beta 64. Right here. This house. Right here. And you'll remember that they have the picture of the girl with Link and the things kind of like, I think they're kind of like this right here. And he's talking to the girl. And we've got the dock right here. Same thing, like I said, very simplistic. And frozen. Okay, we'll try to do it in this view. But as I was saying, very simplistic. I do like the water effect. This was back when it was running off the same engine as Mario 64, hence why the water and textures and everything look very, very similar. Because it was running off the same engine. So this is a pathway, and it's a very long pathway. If the map they showed was pretty similar to the Hyrule that we got, so this, chances are, might have led to the desert. Or something like that. Let's follow it. Like I said, if you guys aren't glued to your freaking screens, because this is, if you're a hardcore Zelda fan, you've waited for this stuff. You would see pictures of it and you're like, oh my god, we need that so badly. We finally have it. We're finally able to physically put ourselves into this. Okay. So that's the very large body of water. So much bigger than what we got. Zora's River. I don't want to do that. Zora's River. Okay, so go this way. Alright, so this is put in where Ganon's towers seems. Go around, and like I said, I would assume there'd be like either Octoroks or some kind of enemy. Little sun flare. Now I actually did a video on like Odyssey of Hyrule and stuff like that, and I showed off some of these pictures. So, you know, for reference, go back and you'll see that these maps, some of these maps are exactly the same. Some of these maps, like this one, weren't actually shown, but there are other ones like the Dangle's Cavern and Lake Hylia and stuff that, or the not the desert, but the graveyard. You just go back and look at them; they are exactly the same. This is legit. Fishing pond, interesting. Oh wow, so this was the original fishing pond. You can tell by the very lackluster textures. Not much to see here. I'm Jesus. I was going to say that if I was walking on it. Not much to see there then. Gerudo Valley. Now this one was actually pretty hard for them. The person doing it said that they were having a lot of problems, but it looks like they might have got it working. So, this is the original entrance, which there might have been more people. You see several tents. Alright, we gotta go over here. Now, if you see how it splits, you'll see how it splits right here. Apparently you have the choice of going to either the desert, which is on that side, or the fortress, which is on that side. So the desert, I don't know if you actually were able to go through the desert. If there was a warp, is there going to be a warp point? Because he just kind of walked into the desert. Those cacti, though. Cause I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. Alright, so, yeah. And then if you go up top, you'll get to the fortress. No point doing that. The Horseback Archery. Now, this one is actually very, very, very interesting because no one knew what it was for a very, very long time. But now we know. It was an archery game. You would look in the beta pictures, and there was a picture of Link and Epona over, I'm guessing their positioning was probably right around here or so, in this area, because those were actually pretty small. But this was actually the archery area, obviously horseback archery. Alright, can we get over here? Yeah, we can get over there. Are these actually solid objects, or can we just walk right through them? Nope, they are indeed solid. Also, okay, so they do have collision, and then you have like random floating. That's all it is to the very end. So, not much to see here, despite the fact that it's just a very, very large, expansive area with targets. Like I said, this is another one. Go back and look at the pictures and stuff right from. I mean, just look up Beta Zelda 64 on your search engine of choice, and yeah, you'll find all of this. No one knew what this was because the pictures were so bad. Hyrule Castle. Very smaller. It was all the area. When you think of like a castle, you think of like more like what we got, a very large, guarded in the front. But no. Now I'm assuming over here there's the way that you would probably get to the fairy fountain. So possibly that was where you would still get Din's fire. But same thing, you can find these in pictures. They have a picture of Link standing right here, and there's guards. Apparently the guards didn't do anything. Either they hadn't been programmed to do anything yet, or whatever the case may be. But you were obviously always supposed to enter, at least in the more final version. We're supposed to enter, looks like, from over here. And of course I'm sure there would be stuff to jump on. But not much to see here. It's just the castle with a little different area. Death Mountain Trail. Looks simple at first. I'm guessing Goron City was either in a different area, or because Goron City was planned and was in the game at this time. Huh. So not only was the beta where we saw the alpha Kakariko Village, it looks like they used it for that shot. That's really, really cool. Okay, let's see. Okay, very, very different looking pathway for the most part. Can we climb up on this, or do we have to just cheat our way up? Nope, you have to climb our way up like that. Alright, so it looks like the fountain was actually not up there. Otherwise there would be some kind of placeholder or marker showing that it was there. Can we get into the Death Mountain Crater from here? Wow. It's a never-ending hallway. Oh, it ended. It ended. Okay, so that was Death Mountain Crater. Now this one is a lot smaller than what we got, and I'll show you in a second. So this was the Fire Temple. That's really cool. I actually like that. So this would have been the original way to the Fire Temple. Instead of jumping down and hurting yourself every single freaking time. Alright, let's actually go back to that. Let's go up here. And then have a look down. Because this is all there is. This is Death Mountain Crater right here. So simplistic. But this was obviously going to be where the Fire Temple was. You would have come in through there. Or this would have been the alternate way from the top. Cave A. Looks like alpha stuff. Just a very vast, expansive looking cave. Very cool. Probably would have been some Dodongos, baby Dodongos, or regular full-size Dodongos in here. Let's see. Does this lead anywhere outside to? Maybe? No. So that one was pretty cool. Cave B. Woo. Okay. Woo. Wow, this really is very cavernous. You got stuff, blocking your way, and So we have X's on the walls, signifying maybe a dead end. Okay. I'm guessing X's on the wall signify dead end. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay, so this way maybe? Okay, so there's a thing right there. Let's go across the bridge. There we go. So this was supposed to be the way into Goron City. Of course it's not now. Temple of Time I think we already saw, so. Let's do that again, shall we? Now this is supposed to be the way that we got into Zor's domain. So it's very possible that besides Jabu Jabu's belly, that we got into the domain like this, because it did say that this is actually supposed to be filled with water, and you were supposed to swim to get to Zor's domain. So it's very possible. Okay, so not much to see here. Temple of Time we already saw. Fountain. Okay, this one. This is the original fountain. It looks a bit funny without the water effects going, but very mystical looking. Very cool. Not much to say about it. Chamber of Sages. Ooh. Oh my god, that Triforce though. Pretty different looking. It's just like this regular flat texture. Might have just been placeholder type stuff. Goma room? Let's see. Oh, just like a different version, more well-lit version. We've seen pictures of adult Link in here. I mean, it's Goma's room, not much to say about that. Spiral structure. Spiral structure. Where are we? Oh! The alpha version of the Deku tree. This was supposed to be the Deku tree as well. He would have climbed up, up. And then we're gonna drop it. That's pretty cool. Is that all that's there? Ow. My feet. Yeah, pretty simplistic. There's really not a lot here. That's fine though. Stalfos A. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've seen this shit before. And this room is actually connected with this one, which is going to be Stalfos B. These two rooms are actually linked together through the door, hence the same door. And this led to a Stalfos. Is the Stalfos here? Nope. I mean, this stuff is old, and this has been, even back in like 2006 and 7, this shit was known. Textureless scene. Ooh, trippy. What's this? So hard to tell what it is. Okay. Looks like it's a well? Like it's a drainage system, or? I have no idea. Ladder test, draw, plane. Nope. It's just that. Plane test. Oh, cool. So it's just a expansive little wooden looking area. Draw order test. Ooh, a big ball. It's a big ball. Ladder test. Is this one of the test rooms? Yeah. Good old test room. It just tests different size ladders and different heights, and test rooms are pretty fun. Like every Zelda game has them. Pretty much every game has them because this is where they would go to test certain physics and stuff like that. Is there anything we missed? Training ground, fire temple, forest temple. Ooh. Holy crap. Ow, and I still broke my legs. Wow. This is crazy. Okay, let's get over there, shall we? I think this was leading into this. I think this is a boss chamber where you would get to the boss. No, go through. There we go. You have to go through the doors, otherwise it won't load. Oh. No. Maybe. Because this side would be the boss chamber. Unless they switched it around. Okay, never mind. This looks like it's the boss chamber here. Simple, similar layout, you know, to the final. You know, Daruni would be here like, "Hey, brother, I haven't seen you in a while. There's no time for pleasant reunions. I've got to kill this dude." Okay, Volvagia's room. Dragon, dragon, rock the dragon. It's pretty cool. Very different. My cat's trying to scratch her way in here. And then this one, which is this, but it's like, you know, I'm in lava. I don't know why they did that. But this stuff I've already shown, so. Without the fire. So, but yeah, this was the Ocarina of Time beta map. Like I said, if you want to see like the temples, more in-depth exploration, let me know. But I'll probably check more of this out on my own because this is so freaking awesome. We've waited so long, and like I said, this is a freaking modder's wet dream. For years they've tried to recreate. Now everything has just been handed to them. So all they have to do is put all these things together, like all the alpha things, the Space World 97 maps together, and try to create a coherent world. It's just, now some of them obviously have to be recreated, possibly, and there's still maps being found. But as of right now, actually, it says it's 125. I think there was like 127 or 147 or something like that. So these might be all the maps as of right now, but you can see all these maps right here that are still not found. So they've only found 37 of them. So 147, 127 found. So we still have a long way to go, and I cannot wait. So question for the day: of all these maps, if you know about the Zelda 64 and the beta, what do you hope to see from this? What map do you hope to see? Would it be Unicorn Fountain? Would it be, I don't know, maybe the original, like the big old Turtle Rock looking place that we've seen, which was the entrance to Dodongo's Cavern? I mean, what would you like to see? Let me know below. Thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff, and I will see you guys next time.